So I put a video up here where I was talking about I hope that the tornadoes and the hurricanes come. Now listen to me, man. I don't want nobody to die, right? I want everybody to live fruitful and productive lives. I don't want nobody to die, you know what I mean? So let me get that absolutely clear. Because I put a video up here, one of my homeboys is like, why? You know what I mean? Like I said, I want hurricanes and tornadoes. Evidently he didn't watch the video or understand it, but I'm going to try to make it a little more clear. First of all, I want everybody to go to YouTube and search All Washed Away. Y'all need to watch this. It's about the failures of the incidents and the incident in Louisiana. You know what I mean? The flooding and everything. And why certain things happened and certain people were drowned. And then Texas with what's going on with FEMA right now. First of all, we had a full FEMA, but Obama made FEMA a whole lot better. But during that time, George Bush was president, and FEMA, it was okay, but it wasn't up to par like it should have been. So when the floods, when the levees failed and the flood water came through Louisiana, the United States government was caught off guard. They tried to say George Bush flew over the city on a helicopter. He was like, yeah, everything is great. He said that the FEMA director did everything good. Then they started showing all these people drowning and in the water and on top of roofs in the news. They was like, oh snap, we got a bigger problem here. They had to send a lot of people away to Texas and all kinds of other places. But this is why I say I hope that there's a hurricane and a tornado to come through here very soon, because the first thing Elon Musk did for this president is sent Doge up into these. They cut FEMA. They cut FEMA about 20% now. That's why a lot of people down there in Texas died and are still being searched for or being pulled out of water or places, woods or wherever they are, bodies. You know what I mean? So I didn't want that to happen. I don't wish that on anybody. But here's why I wish this would happen, because Donald Trump went up there and he's doing all this cutting for government assistance, which have to help these states. White people voted for this. A lot of people in states like Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Florida, where these hurricanes are their paths, North Carolina, South Carolina, their paths are always in the line of these hurricanes. Why you keep voting for people who don't have your interests? Because they tell you, and it's racist, they tell you that, yeah, we're going to stop these immigrants. We're going to stop these gang people, the cartel people from coming over here, killing and murdering your kids, your babies, raping your girls, your mamas, breaking into your houses. We're going to stop these black people from getting welfare, taking all your money, tax money. When you got a man in Washington, D.C. right now, he's spending more money than anybody in the world, flying around on a jet to the UFC fights, playing golf everywhere all over the world, trying to say that he's going to see ambassadors and presidents and talking to them, but he's taking trips. Golf, just flying around on that plane everywhere. So, and then you got his people in his cabinet, they all living and spending money, doing all kinds of stuff, man. They robbing us blind. They robbing the country blind. I want white people to understand the rich, powerful people behind this man, this president. Was it John Vogt or the Teal guy, the Vote guy? These people are white supremacists and racists, and they're getting some of you white people who don't think that way caught up in this stuff by their rhetoric and what they're saying. So I want you all to understand they're not going to help you. That's why I want tornadoes and hurricanes to come. So hopefully you'll wake up and say, I don't care who help you, who you vote for, but you gotta vote for somebody who at least gonna try to help you. Not the same people in Washington been up there for 30, 40 years. Some of them people up there 90 years old, can't even speak and talk and walk no more. Y'all still voting for them in Alabama. Why? They not doing nothing for you. They gone. There may be some Democrats too, but I'm saying these people are gone. They ain't helping nobody no more. They just up there just to be at the job doing nothing. Because the younger people in their 40s and 50s, the one who making all the laws, these people 80, 90, they just waiting for somebody to put up a bill and they sign it. That's all I'm saying.